Headline: Dan Marino should unretire number 13 and give it to Tua Tagovailoa. Now, I mean, come on. First of all, Tua Tagovailoa has already told you, I don't want number 13. Dan Marino's the GOAT. I don't want 13. Not interested in 13. He's the greatest. Don't need to worry about it. Second of all, he's also mentioned 13, not that special to him. Wore it in college because the number he wanted wasn't available. Third of all, this guy goes on and he's like, of course Tua would never ask to wear 13. He's too classy and humble for that. After the Dolphins took him with 13, he said, not too worried about what number I have. I understand number 13 is retired as it should be. Dan Marino, he's the GOAT. He's like the mayor out here. I have too much respect for him. The guy writes, Marino is indeed the GOAT, greatest of all time. But wouldn't it be amazing if he was also the franchise's GOAT, most gracious of all time? I mean,
who said this?
This is out of the Orlando Sentinel. It's somebody named Mike Bianchi. He would become
Orlando. He's in Orlando. That's all you need to know.
Listen to this. Listen to this. He would become a South Florida hero all over again if he held a big news conference and generously presented number 13 to Tua. What a great PR move. Now, listen. Let me tell you something. Dan Marino, all right, king of the Dolphins. Not exactly known as like the guy who's the most gracious with people. A lot of people have Dan Marino being a jerk stories. I'm sure if I ask, give me your Dan Marino being a jerk stories, I get a gazillion of them on the text line. Even with that being the case, you want to know somebody who needs about as little PR in Miami as possible? Dan Marino. It's Dan Marino and Dwayne Wade. Like, what are we talking about here? Dan Marino would need to unretire 13 as a great PR move? What is he, running for president? But a good PR move? What are you talking about? I don't even understand it. Why would Tua even want? Let me ask you something. If you're Tua Tagovailoa, why would you even want to wear 13? Why do you want to wear 13? Why is everybody so obsessed with it? People are so crazy with the Tua number. Here's something for you. When Tua picks his number could be 74. If he went out there as quarterback and threw a bunch of touchdowns, there'd be a bunch of 74s rolling all around. If, of course, he was legally able to do it. We, of course, know that's a lineman's number. But if he was allowed to wear 74, lame-ass number. If he was able to wear that number, Leroy, everybody would be fine with it. People are getting too kooky with what number he's going to wear. Oh, why doesn't he wear number 3? Like Dwayne Wade. I don't know, because he's not Dwayne Wade? What are we talking? Like, I would never, ever expect any, like, if Zion came out, right, and he could have gotten Zion, and Zion wore number 3. I love number 3. Let me wear number 3. And they were like, Dwayne, unretire number 3 for Zion Williamson. Great PR move. If I'm Dwayne, I'm telling you to kick the sharpest of rocks.
The sharpest.
The sharpest of rocks. What are you talking about? I mean, like, it's weird. Besides, it's not like unretiring number 13, giving it to Tua is going to diminish Marino's greatness. In fact, it would actually be honoring Marino's legacy. Give his number to somebody special like Tua. Bro, listen. All right. Like, I love Tua. I'm glad he's here. All right. Fantastic. All right. It's great that we have Tua Tagovailoa. But again, we don't know this. We don't know who he's going to honor. What if he does have grandma hips? What if he goes out there, first hit, crack, and then you did it for what, Leroy? For what?
Nothing.
Wouldn't you want your own number retired anyway if you're Tua Tagovailoa?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a strange thing to me. Why everybody's so caught up in this number thing for him? And guess what? The important thing is you have the player here. Who gives a rat's ass what number he wears? He can wear a decimal point out on the back of his jersey, and it would be the most popular jersey in the history of the Dolphins since Marino. Like, they haven't had a jersey like this that's going to go like hotcakes since Ricky Williams. I mean, come on. Dan Marino needs to do a good PR move. Nah, he doesn't, actually. The only thing Dan Marino could do to up his PR would be somehow find the fountain of youth, come back and win a Super Bowl for the Miami Dolphins. That's about the only way Dan Marino could up his PR status with the Dolphin fan, because it's pretty pristine, if you ask me.
Why would he care? He lives in Orlando.
I don't know. Because what is Orlando writing about? Aaron Gordon?
That's my point.
It's almost like, do they have good basketball players to write about?
Nobody would dare put those words on paper down here. They would get blasted.
Unretire number 13. Guess what? He wears number 1. Number 1's going to be the most popular jersey. Where's number 2? Number 2 is going to be the most popular jersey. If he wants number 3, they're going to trade Josh Rosen, okay, so he can have number 3, or Josh Rosen will show up to camp. He's not going to be number 3 anymore. All right? That's it. Number 4, most popular jersey. 5, most popular jersey. What are we doing here?
How many I only know one quarter were number 4.
Favre?
Watson?
2.
2 quarterbacks.
3. No, Deshaun Watson wears 4?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Huh? All right, never mind.
He does.
All
Let's
right.
get the headlines.
I played with a quarterback that wore 19, so.
This is WAXYAM South Miami and
Only 'cause they wouldn't let him wear
WSFSFM
20.
HD2 Miramar,
That
a
sucks.
radio.com sports station.
Wasn't he 20 at Miami?
He was.
It's just a weird the 2 and number thing. I guess we're all dying to see what he's gonna wear, but like you're gonna like whatever jersey he wears.
Yep.
Leroy, remember when your Michigan quarterback wore number 98?
Oh, yeah.
That was horrible.
But that was they started doing that in college, honoring,
All the Michigan legends. Oh, I think he was honoring Tom Harmon.
Yep. Tom Harmon, actually his son, the Harmon that does the
NCIS,
TSI,
yeah.
That's his son. He played quarterback for UCLA when he played in the Rose Bowl against Michigan. Bo used to tell us a story all the time. We broke him, sent him into acting.
Somebody says I wore 74. Ouch, bruh. Sorry, man.
Tua should wear 10.
Fine. I'm fine with him wearing 10. Wear 10. Wear 11. Get 11 from Devontae Parker.
No. You can't take. Here's the deal. You can't take another guy's number. Right? So Devontae Parker shouldn't have to trade his number for Tua. If the team asks him to, that goes to show you what they think about Devontae Parker. Right? Hey, give up that number.
What about Rosen?
What does Rosen have?
He has 3.
Okay.
What about Jay Cutler's number 6?
Somebody said, I do not keep it real. You keep it Leroy.
What do you got for headlines, Rob?
Well, speaking of Dolphin jersey numbers, remember Jay Cutler wore number 6? Well, it's his birthday today. And
so did Pat White, right?
Yeah, Pat White too. Yep, he wore number 6.
And they had the same fate in
Ray
Miami.
Lucas.
Ray Lucas. So.
Listen, you'll go over the Dolphins quarterback numbers. You're going to find more bad history than good history. Trust me. Tua's going to have to make some good history for a
Hey,
number.
Let me ask you, what number did Jay Fiedler wear?
9.
Wear
9.
9. All right.
Same number as John Beck, though.
Oh.
Ooh.
So how
everybody got excited. We got more excited about second round quarterbacks than any.
Yeah.
I mean, second round quarterback. He's second round because he's going to need some development, and it might not work out.
And he was almost 30 when he got drafted.
Yeah, number 7 was Chad Henne, AJ Feely,
Ooh.
and David Fales. Was David Fales number 7?
I think Fales was 9. Yeah, Fales was 9 too.
Somebody said Tua jersey. We also have a handicap sticker on it.
Go to hell, sir. Tua should wear 17. Do not wear 17, please.
That's what's going to happen. Hey, that
little
is exactly
reprieve
what's
on that
going to
one,
happen.
please. Little
Here's
reprieve
our
on that
open
one.
numbers, rookie. Pick one. That's how it's going to work.
No, the way it should work is the equipment guy should go, here you go, Mr. Tagovailoa, whatever you please.
Yeah,
Except for
here's
13
our
and
open
12.
numbers. That's what they when I went to Minnesota. They asked me if I wanted 33.
Tua could get
That's it.
Fitzpatrick traded if he wanted to get his number.
No.
Yep.
No.
100%.
Not after he just ran his mouth about Fitzpatrick.
Nah, he could do it. Smiling
Nope.
face with hidden agendas.
No.
Tua should wear 50 representing Hawaii. That's what Jordan Yamamoto does for the Marlins. But you can't have 50.
Not for a
They
quarterback.
changed. You know when they changed that? When when Randy's rookie year, you could have single digits and teens for wide receivers during camp, and then after camp they'd make you switch. And so Randy had I want to say 11 during camp, and they make him switch to 81. I think it's 81. And he tried to petition it so he could wear the number. Pretty soon it got to the point where now they're kind of they allow teens and single digits if you're a wide receiver.
Yeah,
so
Keyshawn
it has
Johnson.
loosened up a little.
Yeah, Keyshawn Johnson started it. He was the first guy to break the 19. He wore 19, and then now all the wide receivers do it.
Now all the wide receivers wear it in the. They all have the 1 numbers.
Yeah.
I know that CeeDee Lamb. There was something with him where Jerry Jones wanted him to wear 88, but he wants to wear, I think, a number to honor somebody passed away in his family. He wants to wear 10. But like Jerry Jones is like, 88 is the greatest number for wide receivers for the Cowboys.
Tua should wear 2 for the amount of years his hips will stay healthy.
Actually, you should wear number 2 for the 2 middle fingers I'm giving at you, sir.
Call that the double bird.
What do we got,
Yes, by the way,
Robbie?
happy birthday to Jay Cutler. Here's your divorce papers.
That's tough. That's tough for Jay
Well, that's
Cutler.
what happens when they had to spend those 20-something days in the Bahamas.
It's also Jerry Seinfeld's birthday today. He turned 66.
Wow, he's that
Damn.
old?
He's that old?
I mean, keep in mind, he was like 30s when Seinfeld was out.
What's the deal with your
About
60s?
the Game of Thrones ending. How stupid was the Friends, the Seinfeld last?
Pretty dumb.
Right.
What's the deal with your 60s? It's not your 70s or your 50s.
Why are you talking about you talking like Dr. Phil?
That's his deal. That's what's
Right.
on.
No,
That
there's
was
a new
Seinfeld.
show that's just like Curb and Friends. It's Black AF.
That's what you're saying. You're saying it's like
Yeah. Yeah.
that. How about this? You want to hear a whopper? So there's Jordan, right? You know, this documentary. I made my points with it. I'll have my official review coming up next Monday of parts 5 and 6. Right now, I kind of feel like they oversold it greatly. But this Michael Jordan, you know, you got this Roy Williams coming out, and Roy Williams was on the herd. He's claiming that Michael Jordan ran a 4.38 in college. A 4.38. He goes out there. He says it was in his sophomore year. He ran the 40. Me, Coach Bill Cuthridge, and Mark Carnes, we all had our stopwatches. We're not professional timers by any means, but he crossed the lines. I says, "Wow, Coach, what'd you get?" He looked at me. He says, "I got 4.39." Guthridge says, "I got 4.38," and I said, "I do too." And so they claim that, "Michael, we missed your start, made a mistake. You need your run again." He said, "Too fast for you?" Yeah. He goes back to the line, runs it again, and all of us got below 4.4 as a sophomore. He went from 6.4 to 6.6 and got faster. Like, all right, come on, bro. Like, I get you, Roy Williams. We want to keep selling the legend that is Michael Jordan. But the 4.38, come on, man.
No, I mean, here, let's be clear. If Jordan ran a 4.38, where did Russell Westbrook run? Because Russell Westbrook looks like the fastest thing I've ever seen on the basketball court.
First of all, why is he even running a 40? Do they do that in basketball? I've never heard of such a thing.
No, they like a lot of guys just are interested, and like 40 time is pretty, hey, what do you run the 40? Like he could have possibly ran it.
Somebody says Hawaii is 15 islands, so we're 15 guaranteed. Doesn't that Albert Wilson? That's his number. And Leroy's saying rookies can't take veterans' jerseys.
Not unless the veteran offers it, but they're not like when he goes in there, they're not going to ask him what number he wants.
That's like
they're going to say, "Here's what we have available."
It has to be like Godwin with Tom Brady. It's like, "Here you go, Mr. Brady."
Yeah,
number 12.
Right.
Now, hopefully, Brady does the right thing and gets him something really nice, like Sergei Bobrovsky did to Vetrano. He gave him a nice watch, some wine, some McDonald's. You get him a nice gift. If Tom Brady is classy of the classy, although we know he's a bit of a lawbreaker now, so you got to be careful. But 4.38, come on, bro. 4.3. Roy Williams is a kook. You know what he's doing? He's riding the gravy train. He's trying to go on there, keep himself in the headlines. What kind of Jordan Whoppers can I go out here and sell? And so he's going to say 4.38. All right.
You guys hear that apparently Matt LaFleur is tired of Aaron Rodgers' act.
I got to tell you, you know what? I don't know this Matt LaFleur. I didn't follow him. Sounds like we got a good old case of the Gases. This guy's a little full of himself. Now, look, Adam Gase couldn't go 13-3 if his life depended on it. So I'll give LaFleur credit for that. They had a good year last year. Game away from the Super Bowl in his first season. However, you might want to put a little respect on your quarterback's name. You know, this smells to me. Is LaFleur younger than Aaron Rodgers? He's young,
yes.
right?
Yes.
All right. Here's the thing, bro. You're not the big gorilla on this thing. All right. You're second banana. Aaron Rodgers is making you 13-3. You ain't doing that. He's not though. He's not younger. He's 40. So even still, whippersnapper as it is, and he's now saying apparently Bob McGinn, who has apparently covered the Packers for a long time. The reports are LaFleur tired of his act. I'm tired of LaFleur's act. I'm tired of his act.
You don't even know him.
I know him. And what I know is this is classic I'm a quarterback guru attitude it's infecting football all over the place. All these guys act like they're God's gift to football. You're not God's gift to football. You know who's God's gift to football? Aaron Rodgers. Quarterbacks as good as him are God's gift to football. Pat Mahomes, they're God's gift to football.
Well,
trust me.
here.
If I need, you know how many quarterback gurus have come and gone over the years, Leroy? Too many to count.
Well, here's my thoughts on this. If you didn't like Aaron Rodgers, you know what you'd be saying? Well, he's only won one Super Bowl.
Nah.
Yes, you would.
One Super Bowl. First of all, one Super Bowl for quarterbacks is good.
Okay, then he's the same as Trent Dilfer.
He's not the same as Trent. Don't say that. Trent Dilfer even knows that's not the case. Because you want to know why? He would have said Tua throws as good as me. He didn't say that. He said Tua throws as good as Aaron Rodgers and Dan Marino.
That would be a little. Could you imagine? Trent Dilfer say his arm is almost as good as mine.
Talk about a draft slide.
That's just. I'm so let me tell you something. I'm so thankful that we don't have an offensive coach for the Miami Dolphins. Let me tell you. I'm so thankful we have Brian Flores. That guy's, you know why? He's a football coach. He's not a guru. Because these gurus are frauds. They're a bunch of Ponzi schemers. You might as well call they're football Bernie Madoffs. They go out there, they pretend like they invented football or some new kind of football. They did. How long did that Sean McVay last? A year.
You want me to tell you why they're quarterback gurus? Because of the quarterback that they coached.
Nah.
Right?
Exactly.
Right. So wait. Remember McDaniels? Quarterback guru.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He left Brady, not so much.
Yeah. He's just a roo.
Right. No. Yeah. He wasn't a quarterback guru with was he with
He drafted
Tebow?
He drafted Tebow.
He drafted Tebow.
There you go, quarterback guru. Your quarterback is now playing baseball.
Yeah.
And not good, I might add.
Poorly.
Yeah.
Well, now he's not doing anything. Social distancing.
Well, speaking of Tebow, I don't have to transition to this, but apparently you guys hear about this Oregon strip club that's offering drive-thru shows for customers picking up food.
I think it's genius.
Let me
Curbside.
get a cheeseburger, some fries, a drink, and a cinnamon on 3.
Let me get hey, can I get an ass clap?
You want that with cheese?
Supersize it.
Yeah, supersize it. Supersize that ass clap. I want to like Walmart twerking ass clap.
Hey, you got to be resourceful in these times, man. Let me get that drive-through ass clap. Standing ovation, please.
Right. Hey,
Oh, man.
there's nothing worse than the busted up strippers in Ozark.
Oh my God.
They had a pregnant one.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I was like, this is, but I couldn't stop looking. I was like, all right. I didn't know.
Oh man, 15 minutes of heat. We'll make it clap next.